right, good evening, everybody, and happy Saturday night. We are live with the forecast and getting into the detail, what the rest of the weekend has in store and what's going on. The lighting is a little bright. Let me adjust that before we get to everything, and let me upload the graphics. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. We'll be diving down into the nitty and gritty of the weather forecast for the next several days here in San Antonio. And if you have any questions about traveling across the state, across the country, we can always look into that as well. So just feel free to comment down below. Let me just fix the lighting real quick. Very bright. Oh, fantastic. Let's do this. Okay, let's turn this off. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay, so today we hit a high of 50 average. Typically, this time of year is 68. Okay, mic check 1, 2. It's a little staticky. 91 is the record high for this day in history. 1.17 is the month-to-date rainfall. So always nice to see that. And speaking of rainfall, it's been productive so far this around trace these last several days. However, you'll notice last week a near 1/4 of an inch on Tuesday. Same thing on last Wednesday. But so far, 1.17 inches of rain at the airport in San Antonio. So it's pretty good rainfall for this time of year. We'll take it. All right, so winter update. Before we get to the forecast and before we get to everything you need to know for tomorrow and the rest of the week, well, winter has been productive. Only 2.33 inches of rain, and that's accounting for the ice, the ice storm that moved in the last couple of weeks. And despite being like a lot, well, it's actually about 2.5 to 3 inches below average for winter standards in San Antonio and South Central Texas. The average temperature is 55.5 until now, so that's to date, winter to date. And then above normal warmth. Now, not by much. Now, it's been a pretty cool winter, but when you compare it to standard winters in the South Central Texas region, well, it's about 1.4 degrees above normal. And again, that's going to change, especially if we get more cold fronts in the next couple of weeks. But meteorological winter first until the end of February, and astronomical spring starts March 20th. So it depends on what you look at when comparing the seasons. Right now it's 53 degrees, winds are calm, air is dry. Downtown San Antonio looks very nice. We are mostly cloudy, and is there rain out there? Not really. Maybe a few sprinkles out west in northern Mexico and over across Arkansas, but really, anything that's trying to form right now is probably evaporating to the ground, and we did see a few sprinkles in Junction earlier this evening, but other than that, very quiet in today's weather outlook. Mostly clouds out there in San Antonio and quiet skies. Current temperature is up, pretty chilly. We're at 53 currently at this hour, at 8:01 p.m. on your Saturday night, 45 at Bernie, and similar numbers across Kerrville, Rock Springs, Fredericksburg in the middle to upper 40s. And we have some upper 50s and lower 60s out of the southeast near San Antonio, but southeast of Bexar County towards Corpus Christi and the Texas coast. By 10 p.m., we'll probably be around 48, mostly cloudy, dry. Well, there may be a sprinkle out there, maybe, but it's going to be mostly dry for everyone out there tomorrow morning, tonight. And then by 11 a.m. tomorrow, 63. And then by tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be mostly quiet with a mixture and blend of sunshine and clouds, and highs near 74 tomorrow. So today we hit 56. Tomorrow we'll be at 74. So about 20 degrees warmer than today. So if you didn't like how cool today was, or even how cloudy it was, well, tomorrow will be a different season. It will be chilly in the morning, but it'll be more mild in the afternoon with a little bit more sunshine breaking through the clouds. And this is just the start, right? I mean, each day going forward, pretty much warmer than the next. So tomorrow, 74. On Monday, 77. 83 on Tuesday. 84 on Wednesday. And there's likely going to be some upper 80s near 90 on Wednesday afternoon near Cotulla, Carrizo Springs, Del Rio. If you're watching from our southwestern counties, always tack on a few more degrees what we forecast here in San Antonio. So for example, Tuesday, if you're watching from Cotulla, Laredo, anywhere west of I-35 towards the Rio Grande, looking at about the upper 80s by midweek. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, things are going to warm up pretty. All right, so let's look at the water vapor satellite imagery. So things are very moist in the upper levels, meaning there's a lot of moisture aloft from the lower to mid to high levels. And unfortunately, a lot of this is not converting a lot of moisture to work with in the higher levels of the atmosphere. However, there's a system moving through. It's just water in the atmosphere. The support, the upper level dynamics, that's out to the west. If you can look very closely, there is a swirling area of low pressure in the Pacific, southwest of LA, right there. This is our next disturbance. Unfortunately, it's not going to mean a ton of rainfall for us. It'll move towards northern Mexico and then Colorado. likely around, let's say, Tuesday night and Wednesday. That'll provide a small chance at rain for us, but mostly north of I-10. And watch how this kind of unfolds on future casts. This is the upper level pattern. This is Tuesday, the 21st, and then here comes Wednesday, and then Thursday. Most of the energy, while we'll be in between systems, there'll be a ridge out to the east and then a trough out to the north. We'll just be in between that system. And unfortunately, all the rain that tries to form will be farther north of Bexar County and north of I-10. So as a matter of fact, take a look at this forecast model. This is the European model. Here comes some of the rain late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. A front swings across northern parts of Texas and then moves towards Dallas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. That's where more of the heavier downpours will be Wednesday morning. North Texas, northeast may be clipped by 1 or 2 showers Wednesday morning, but they're out very fast. I mean, it's going to be sunshine for the rest of the day on Wednesday, and the same thing for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So while rainfall is not abundant in the forecast, we do have very small chances, and it's basically between Tuesday night and morning. So 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, 74, enjoy it. Mostly cloudy in the morning with some sunshine. Towards the afternoon, about 20 degrees warmer than today. It's going to be significantly warmer tomorrow to wrap up the weekend. Near 80 on Monday, 83 on Tuesday, and then middle to upper 80s Wednesday. It's going to be a quick trend and a quick rebound in temperatures. And then, that through midweek, reinforce some cooler air by the back half towards the 24th and 25th. And other than that, very small rain chance Tuesday night late into pre-dawn Wednesday. It's really not looking too impressive. The entire 7-day looks pretty quiet and middle 80s for the rest of the week. So enjoy what you can. Other than that, looking pretty good, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you, Max and Esmeralda. Anne, good evening. Hola. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Perfect. All right, guys, we'll leave it on the 7-day for a little longer. Have a wonderful Saturday night. If you're heading out in the next hour or two, grab a jacket. You'll probably need it because it's going to be cold overnight. By tomorrow morning, we're looking at about 44 in San Antonio, maybe some upper 30s in the Hill Country, but everywhere, big takeaway, will be above freezing overnight. Big takeaway. Tomorrow afternoon, 74, 77 on Monday, and the rest of the week from Tuesday beyond that. It's going to be pretty warm for the late February time frame, above average. If you look at the top right-hand corner, 68 is the average, and each day going forward will be warmer and warmer. Have a wonderful night, guys. Be safe and stay warm.